Welcome to our math revision. This is the NS First Year Foundation for Mathematics. We're going to look at SURDS today, and follow me properly. So, what's a SURD? Okay, a SURD is a square or an nth root. Now, these cannot be expressed as a rational number because they're usually irrational numbers. So, it can be a square, okay, or an nth root. Now, which cannot be expressed as a rational number. In short, it cannot be expressed in the form of A over B. That's what we mean by rational. It cannot. Oh, now let's look at some examples. For example, the root of 2 is a SURD. Root of 3, it's a SURD. Root of 7, it's a SURD. The cube root of 12, it's a SURD. Even, for example, the square root of 110 is a SURD because these are all irrational numbers. They cannot be expressed in the form of a fraction. Now, you cannot work them out directly, but you need some manipulation, which are going to go there. But before we go anywhere, we need to look at 3 rules which can help us manipulate these SURDs. So let's look at the rules. Rules of what? SURDs. The first rule is called the product rule. Under the product rule, let's say if I've got the square root of A times the square root of B, this is just the same as the root of AB. Under the product, I can also have, for example, root of A times another root of A. This is just A. 2 is a quotient rule. Quotient rule. If you have got A, root of A, divided by root of what? Root of B. This is just the same as root of A over root of B, which is also equal to root of A over B, like that. What if you are dividing? So on the same part, what if you're dividing root of A and the root of A? How can you find it? We know that this is the same as root of A over root of A. It's the same as root of A over A. So this will give us what? Root of 1, which is just what? 1. 3. Scalar multiple. Scalar multiple or the sum rule. Now, under the sum rule, if I've got, for example, C multiplied by root of A plus or minus D multiplied by root of A, this is the same as C plus or minus D multiplied by root of A. It's like you are factorizing what is common. You take it out like that. Note that root of A plus or minus root of B is not equal to root of A plus or minus B. They are not like a multiplication. No, So root of a plus or minus root of b is not equal to the whole root of a plus or minus b. I hope that's clear. Let's look at some examples. Let's look at the solutions now. Solutions. Part 1. We have root of 8 times the root of 2. Remember, this is just the same as, according to the multiplication, you remember, it's the same as 8 times 2. Should be equal to root of 16 will give you 4. The second one, which is root of 78 over root of 6. Now, this is the same as, remember, this is the same as root of 78 over root of what? 6. Now, there's something which I want to introduce to you. So from here, 6 into 78 is actually 13. Now remember, there's a square root that doesn't mean. We cannot simplify this as much as we can, so just end it there. Part 3, which is 11, 5 minus 4 root of what? 5. Well, remember what we did about the scalar multiple rule and the sum rule. This is, because this is common, we'll take it out. This will be 11 minus 4 times root of what? 5. Okay, this is what we said. Then from there we can proceed, and it's 11 minus 4 is 7 root of 5, and we're done. All right, let's see how we can simplify this. Example, simplify root of 27. How can you simplify root of 27? So root of 27 is the same as 9 times 3. We all agree? Yes. But again, remember, when you go to the product rule, this is the same as root of 9 times root of what? 3. And we know that root of 9 is 3. Root of 3, we can find it to be like that, and you are done. Let's look at more examples. Okay, how can we simplify what we have here? Now, this will need us a little bit of knowledge from all the rules that we've done. So let's look at the solution for number 1. So root of 512 minus 15 multiplied by root of 2. Now here, what we're going to do is this. We're going to branch 512 from the product rule. We know that 512 is the same as root of 2 times root of what? 256, right? 256. Okay, this will still give us 512 minus 15 root of what? 2. Now what we have here from the product rule, again, it's the same as root of 2 times root of 256 minus 15 root of 2. Now this is common, so what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to take out what is common because the root of 2 is common, but I know the square root of 256 is 16, so this will be 16 times root of 2 minus 15 times root of 2. Then we can go to the scalar multiple or the sum rule, and so this will be 16 minus 15 times root of 2. 16 minus 15 is just 1 times root of 2, and the answer becomes root of 2. Let's look at part 2. Part 2 says 5 root of 75 plus t root of what? 3. What we have here is just the same as 5 times 25 times 3. We know that 25 times 3 is 75, right? Yeah. So plus 2 root of what? 3. Then we're going to keep the 5 which is outside. This is the same as root of 25 times root of 3 plus 2 root of 3. We can tell that I just expanded what is this side. I'll keep the 5 out. I know the square root of 25, that it's 5, right? Yeah. So that would be 5 root of 3 plus 2 root of what? 3. I know 5 times 5, that is 25, times root of 3 plus 2 root of 3. Then I'm going to get, from the sum rule, I'm going to add these two. So I'll say 25 plus 2 times root of 3. This will give me 27 times root of 3, and you are done. So thanks so much guys for joining this video. In the next video, we are going to look at rationalizing the denominator under SURDS. Thank you.